মিস আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
ম্যাম আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। কেমন আছো মেয়েরা তোমরা?
মিস আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি, আপনি কেমন আছেন?
আমি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আছি। তোমাদের ক্লাস শেষ হলো? এর আগের ক্লাসটা শেষ হয়েছে এখন?
ইয়েস
জি
মিস।
মিস।
তাহলে সবাই একটু জয়েন করতে করতে তো সময় লাগবে, আর 2-1 মিনিট দেখি।
কোন ক্লাসের ক্লাস? ক্লাস 8।
অন্য কোনো ক্লাসের মেয়ে কি ঢুকেছো?
ম্যাম আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম মিস।
মিস একজন জিজ্ঞেস করছিল, তাই বললাম।
যার যার ক্লাসের রোল নাম্বারটা সহ এন্ট্রি করলে ভালো হয়।
মিস আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আমার একটা মিনিট ওয়েট করি।
মিস চ্যাট বক্সে কি প্রেজেন্ট দিব? মিস আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
মিস আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম
মিস আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আচ্ছা মেয়েরা, এখন আমরা যেটা করব সেটা আমরা in our last class we read lesson unit 2 lesson 3 maybe. Do you remember which lesson? Lesson
Yes, ma'am. We will.
we read lesson 3 hygiene. Today we will start from lesson 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Lesson 4.
Miss আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Walaikum assalam. Dictionary. Three. Unit 3. Lesson 4. The title of the lesson 4 is what? A dialogue. It is a dialogue actually. A dialogue. Lesson 4, a dialogue. Here we can see a picture. It is in a hospital. You see, there is an old man lying in the bed, and a doctor is giving him his treatment. Now, you can read the dialogue by taking part in Rabi and Doctor in these two characters. You can complete this conversation. Now, who will act out this conversation? Two participants can come here. Who? Who will be Rabi and who will be Doctor?
May I? Ma'am, may I?
Israt Jahan Hira. And
Assalamualaikum, ma'am.
Walaikum Assalam. And who will be Doctor or Rabi? Hira, who will be you? Rabi or Doctor?
Ravi.
Do you want to be Rabi or Doctor? What?
And she said she wants to be Ravi.
She wants to be Rabi. That's very nice. Then now who will play this character? Doctor?
Ma'am, may I be the doctor?
Ma'am, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum Assalam. Who will be
Ma'am,
Doctor?
can I be the doctor?
Please, yes, say your name, please. Tell me your name.
Afra?
Afra.
Afra?
Okay. Start the conversation. Here is a little bit saying here. Ravi's father, Mr. Jahir Ali, is not well. He has difficulty speaking. He is now at the doctor's clinic. Now you can start from here.
Good evening, doctor.
Where is my doctor?
Good evening. How is your father today? Not at all well. He has difficulty in breathing as before. He is having severe chest pain again. Severe. I see, Mr. Lee. Could you lie down on the examination table, please? Okay, let's see. Do you feel any pain here? Oh. And here? Ouch. All right. I am prescribing a medicine. Take one tablet in the morning and another at night before meals. I also advise you to have a chest X-ray immediately. If possible, show me the X-ray report today in the evening, okay? Okay, doctor, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. Well read. Now who are talking in that dialogue? Who are talking in the dialogue? Actually, who
Rabi and the doctor.
Ravi and the doctor are talking in the
dialogue.
Yeah, where does that dialogue take place?
The dialogue takes place in a hospital.
In a
Doctor clinic?
At the doctor's clinic. At the doctor's clinic.
At the doctor's clinic, yeah. What are Jahir Ali's problem?
Jahir Ali's problem is chest breathing problem and chest problem.
He has difficulty in breathing and chest pain. And also he has difficulty in speaking. Three things. He actually suffers from three things. That is severe pain in chest. He cannot speak well and he cannot breathe well. Now, why can't Jahir Ali tell the doctor about his problems? Why? Here you can see it is say he has difficulties.
He has difficulty speaking.
Yeah, because of this difficulty, as he cannot speak well or he cannot speak at all, that is why he cannot tell doctor what is problem with him. However, the next question is, what does the doctor prescribe him? What does the doctor?
The doctor prescribed him medicine and also told him to take one tablet in the morning and another at night before meals. And he also advises him to have a chest X-ray immediately.
Yeah, you are right. Thank you. Okay. Now there is another lesson where we can see its title is a letter. Okay, now it is a letter. Who wants to read here? Here is the necessary things what we write. Before starting a letter, we have to write the date and then its address. But here the date is under the address. At first they have written here address, then the date. Now the addressing person, dear Sohail. Now who will read the text? Here it is said, read the letter silently to know what happened to Zahir Ali and tick the best answer. Here they say to read you the text silently, but actually we cannot read this letter silently. We have to read it loudly, and then we will tick the best answer. Okay, now who will read?
ম্যাম আমি পড়বো
Afra
Ma'am,
will,
can I?
another one can join in reading. Who can? Is there anyone else who wants to read?
ম্যাম আমি পড়ি
ম্যাম আমি পড়ি
Can I read?
Actually, please give some chance to new reader. Okay, they also have to
Miss,
read.
আমি পড়ি?
Who? Amina Pathan.
Yes, ma'am. Can I read?
Didn't you read before?
Yes, ma'am.
ম্যাম ক্যান আই রিড
So then try to give a person who actually
Miss, আমি
reads
পড়বো?
well. Please
ম্যাম can I read
And
tell
then
me
the
your name.
new
Tell me
persons
your
are
name.
not willing to read it.
Who wants to read? Tell my. Please tell me the name.
ম্যাম
Miss,
জান্নাতুল জেরিন
Janatul Jerin. If you don't
ইয়েস
read,
ম্যাম
if you didn't read before, you can read now. Okay. Everyone
ওকে
has
ম্যাম
to read actually. Okay, now read. Dear Sohail.
Dear Sohail, I'm sorry I could not reply to your letter earlier. This is because last week there was a tragedy in our family. My father died of lung cancer. He used to smoke heavily. He got the bad habit from his college days. Recently, my mother and I were worried about father's worsening health condition. He was having continuous chest pain. The doctor showed him his chest X-ray plates. There were dark marks on his lungs. The doctor explained to him that the marks were the signs of lung cancer. He also explained that a poisonous substance kills nicotine is in
Called
tobacco leaves
called nicotine. It would be
called
called. Okay.
nicotine.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Is in tobacco leaves, and cigarettes are made from tobacco leaves. When a person smokes cigarettes, this nicotine enters into his lungs with every puff. If anybody smokes cigarettes for years, this deadly
Deadly.
this deadly nicotine causes lung cancer. Both mother and I tried to stop father from smoking. He never listened to our requests and warnings. He died an untimely death. Let me tell you the truth. My father's death is a great shock for us. You know, we are a big family for seven. My father was the only earning member in the family. We are now broke and we don't know how we are going to survive. Anyway, God is merciful and we are trying to recover
So
from the
what?
shock.
Write me
Write
when
me
you have time.
when you have the time. Give my regards to your parents. Love, Robbie.
Now, actually, this is a very sad thing because lesson 4 we read about Ravi's father's sickness, that he had severe chest pain and then he couldn't speak, and doctor advised him to do some X-ray. And in this letter, what is actually written to Sohail by whom? Ravi, about his father, we can see that here generally had died, and he didn't die actually a timely death. He died an untimely death. And why it happened? Can you tell
Because
me
of
why it
smoking,
happened?
heavily smoking. because of heavy smoking.
What caused his father's death? Can you tell me? Why did he die?
Because his father used to smoke heavily.
What is the disease actually happened to him? Which disease attacked him?
Lung
Cancer,
cancer.
lung cancer.
Lung cancer. Lung cancer. What is the meaning in Bengali? Lung cancer?
ফুসফুস জনিত ক্যান্সার।
Yeah, you are right. And it happened only to those who used to smoke a lot. Actually, we can call them a chain smoker. They are actually chain
Yeah,
smokers. They continuously smoke and smoke. They don't take rest for a while. And what happened to them? They get that disease called lung cancer. Okay, here it is said he used to smoke heavily. Heavily, that means he used to smoke a lot of cigarettes. It is what kind of bad habit? You know, here it is said it is a bad habit. And from which days? From his college days. From his college days, he used to smoke. Recently, my mother and I were very worried about father's worsening health condition. When actually Ravi took his father at the doctor's clinic, there we see that he was very much worried about his father's condition, health condition. Now his father's health condition got very much worsened. He was having continuous chest pain. Continuous chest pain. The doctor showed him his chest x-ray plates. That means the report which was actually done by his father, and that in that x-ray plate, what did the doctor saw? That there was some dark marks on his lungs. The doctor explained to him that the marks were the sign of lung cancer, that dark marks. He also explained that a poisonous substance called nicotine is in tobacco leaves. Without tobacco, actually cigarettes cannot be made. It is very important ingredient for making cigarettes, and in that tobacco leaves a substance called nicotine can be found. However, when a person smokes cigarettes, this nicotine enters into his lungs with every puff. Puff means when they inhale the smoke of the cigarette, they get that nicotine inside them, inside their lung. Okay, it is not like that they take a puff and it goes into their belly, but at first that puff just attack their lungs. If anybody smokes cigarettes for years, this deadly nicotine causes lung cancer. After taking a lot of cigarettes for a long time, this lung cancer can be seen. Both mother and I tried to stop father from smoking. He never listened to our requests and warnings. He died an untimely death. Here you see, it is the unwillingness of the father. If he wanted, if he had any kind of willing, then he could stop smoking. But no, he didn't stop. He didn't even listen to his wife and his son. And later on, what did he face? He faced an untimely death. Okay. Now let me tell you the truth. What is the truth? My father's death is a great shock for us. It actually, why is it a great shock? Because they are a family of huge family members. With huge family members, they have to live in a family. Their family members number is 7, and his father was the only earning member. Actually, now he is in great shock. What will he do? What will he do, and how are they going to survive? Actually, it is very much what a thing for tension for him. Anyway, God is merciful, and we are trying to recover from the shock. Now, here we can see that there are some MCQs. My father's death is a great tragedy. The underlined word means, what will be its answer? Can you tell me?
A very sad event.
A very sad event. Okay. Now Ravi's family is now completely broke because
They have now no source of income.
yeah, they have now no source of income. How will they run their family? They have no idea. Who will invest money in their daily activities? They have no idea. Actually, that is why they are in great shock too. Now here are some questions. What could be the relationship between the sender and the what is written there? Sender and the receiver of the letter. Sender and
The
the receiver
relation
of the letter.
between the
Could be
relation
actually.
between the sender and the receiver could be friends.
Yeah. Could be friend. Could be they have friendly relationship between them. Okay. What causes lung cancer?
Heavily smoke
Nicotine causes
causes
Yes, nicotine causes lung cancer. Who do you think are the members of Ravi's family? Who do you think are the members of Ravi's family? Here actually, did we get any picture of Ravi's family?
no, we didn't.
He mentioned that they are 7 members. Then what can we write here?
There are Rabi's mom, and Rabi's siblings.
Ravi's siblings. How many siblings can he be? Can he have?
Uh,
Ravi,
7 members, including
here 2,
7 members.
then remains 4. 4 remains.
Yeah,
And 4 siblings. Okay. Now physical exercise. Actually this is very important for us to take physical exercise, but we don't take physical exercise all the time. Okay, read the text and answer the following questions. Mr. Pranay Larma, the physical teacher of Rupur High School, is talking about health to his students. Now, who will read this text?
can I?
Ma'am, can I? Ma'am, can I read this text?
Afra has raised her hand. Okay, Afra, go on.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. What things are necessary for
After
good
you can
health?
read. Isha, after Afra you can read, okay?
Okay. What things are necessary for good health? He asked the student. We need a lot of things, teacher, says Rushat. We need healthy food, proper rest and sleep. We also have to be clean and tidy. Good, says Mr. Larma. These are the things you need for good health. But another thing that you also need is regular physical exercise. What types of physical exercise can we do, teacher? Asked Right. Well, says Mr. Larma, there are different kinds of physical exercise. You can do them indoors as well as outdoors. In the house, you can do some freehand exercises. This is you can stretch different parts of your body. Outside, you can play, swim, or simply walk. Why do we need physical exercise, teacher? Asked Ranjan. Well, says Mr. Larma, the benefits of physical exercise are many. The greatest of them is that it keeps you fit for work. It also gives you energy and makes you strong and cheerful. It teaches you regularity and discipline as well.
Okay, thank you. Then what can we see in this text? Here are all the benefits what you can get from the physical exercise. You can get here all the information about that physical exercise. Actually, for good health we need lots of things, not only food or proper rest or sleep. We also have to be clean and tidy. That means besides remain clean and tidy, and besides having healthy food or proper rest or sleep, We also have to take what? Physical exercise, not irregularly but regularly. If you do physical exercise irregularly, then you cannot get that much benefit. If you do it regularly, you can be fit for very good time. Now, what types of physical exercise can we do? Teacher? Okay, right? Asked his teacher. In that case, Mr. Larma informed him that physical exercises are different kinds. So you can do what type of physical exercise? You can do physical exercise at home, or you can do outside of your home. That means indoors, and another is outdoors. In the house, you can do some indoor exercise, and that is free hand exercises. And for that, you can stretch your different parts of your body and do many kind of yoga. Yoga is also one kind of actually exercise by remaining sit down, or remaining engage yourself in one or something. You can think about remain sitting in one place. Actually, it gives you mental peace if you do yoga. Now, outside in outdoor games, what will you do? If you say games, actually one kind of exercise you can play. Play is actually what kind of play you would like to play, not by sitting or playing chess or ludo, not like that. If you play football, if you play cricket,
Cycling.
yeah, like this you can
basketball,
cycling
cricket.
is also very good exercise. Now swimming, simply walking, these are the very good type of outdoor exercises. Actually, walking is for those who are not very much young. For old people, actually doctor recommend them to walk, because they don't have that much energy to play or swim. That's why they do walking. Okay, why do we need physical exercise, teacher? This is the question asked by Ranjan. What did he say? The benefits of physical exercise.
মিস আপনি একটু জোরে বলেন শুনতে পাচ্ছি না
Actually, I am saying loudly, but I don't know why you cannot hear, because of this net problem. Maybe the greatest of them is that it keeps you fit for work. To keep someone fit for work, it is here said the greatest benefits. It also gives you energy and makes you strong and cheerful. That means you can enjoy a healthy life. It teaches you regularity and discipline as well. Regularity and discipline. This is other two important things that you can learn from this physical exercise. Okay, because at school we learn this discipline thing, and also we learn this regularity thing, but at school we cannot do any physical exercise. Only you do assembly. Nothing else you can do at school. Can you tell me when actually a good time for taking your physical exercise? Which time is good?
Early morning.
Yeah, early in the morning it is very good time. Sometimes we see that many people go in the afternoon, and sometimes at night they also keep this jogging or walking like this at night. But don't do any kind of exercise after taking your meal. After taking your breakfast or lunch or supper, you should not take any kind of exercise. It will do very bad thing to your health. Now, what things are necessary for good health? How many physical exercises are there? Why do we need physical exercise? What physical exercises do you do? Do you have a physical education teacher in your school? How does she or he help you to do physical exercises? However, these are the 5 questions you have to write. It would be your homework. In our next class, I will try to ask you the questions answers. Okay, now what will you do?
This is the HW.
Yeah, it is your HW. These 5 questions. We cannot do these 5 questions orally. You have to write them out. Okay. And now this is the list of some exercises: playing sports, swimming, skipping, jogging, walking, stretching. Okay, a healthy, and we don't have that much time. We have only 10 minutes now. A healthy and happy family. Lesson 7. Okay, Isha, go on. Read this text. If it is listening text, you cannot actually find this text here. Okay, now making a class committee. Maybe we have here a text. Okay, Isha, read this text, and after reading this text, we can give you another homework, and our class will be end. Okay, make a class committee.
Ma'am, can I read?
Yeah, Isha, go on, read.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. Miss Shuvarna Shaha, the class teacher, has just entered the classroom. She is now talking to the students. Why is the classroom so dirty? Asked Miss Shaha. I know the school cleaner is absent today. So what? Cannot we ourselves keep our classroom clean? Says Mrs. Shaha. Sorry, teacher, Shafiq. The class captain says politely. This is our classroom. If you clean it, you will do physical work and feel good. Also, it is our responsibility to keep it clean and tidy, says Miss Shaha. Okay, teacher, says Shafiq. We will do it from now on. First, you can make a forum and select a leader. The class teacher suggests. Then divided the cleaning activities among different groups. It is really a great idea, teacher, says Shafiq. We will make the committee now and start working immediately. After this, a committee is formed by class 8 students under the leadership of their class captain. The students are divided into several groups and a work plan is made for cleaning. The students decided to make some ground
Some rules.
rule.
Some ground rules.
Here is a list of some of the rules. Do not spit in the classroom. Do not drop
Later,
litter in the classroom. Use the bin for trash. Keep the desk and chair in place.
all the students of class 8.
All the students of class 8 are very excited to be involved in this activity at school.
Yeah. Actually, in our classroom, we have to keep our classroom clean, and by working together, we can do that. And here, the teacher said actually, we should not depend on our cleaner. Okay, school cleaner. We should not depend on her.
মিস একটা কথা ছিল
Yes, tell me.
মিস
Please tell.
মিস
বলো, আমি শুনছি।
আমাদের এই মিস
তোমাদের
মিস আপনাকে ইংলিশ গ্রামার বুক কিনবো।
আমি তো কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছি না বাবা, একটু জোরে বলো। তোমাদের ইংলিশ গ্রামার বুঝি নাই।
মিস ও বলেছে যে আমরা কি ইংলিশ গ্রামার বুক কিনবো।
এটা তো এখনো ডিসাইড করা হয়নি বাবা। এখন এটা যদি ডিসাইড করা হয় তারপর তোমাদের জানানো হবে। আপাতত তোমরা বোর্ড বুকটাই ফলো করো। আর তোমাদের তো গ্রামার উপর ক্লাস নেওয়া হচ্ছে না, সেকেন্ড পেপার তো ক্লাস নেওয়া হচ্ছে, তো সেই ক্ষেত্রে তোমরা
মিস আমাদের সেকেন্ড পেপার কবে থেকে সেকেন্ড পেপার সিলেবাস মানে ইংলিশ
হ্যাঁ, সেকেন্ড পেপারে তো তোমাদের যেটুকু আছে তোমাদের ওখানে সিলেবাস কি তোমরা পাও নাই? আসলে গত বছরের সিলেবাসটাই তো থাকার কথা, তেমন কোনো ডিফারেন্ট বা ওখানে কোনো চেঞ্জ করা হয় নাই যতটুকু আমি জানি। এখন তোমরা সেকেন্ড পেপার যখন ক্লাস করো তখন একটু কাইন্ডলি জিজ্ঞেস করে নিও তো
মিস বুঝি না
তোমাদের সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাসের সময় টিচারকে একটু জিজ্ঞেস করবে যে তোমাদের সিলেবাসটা দেওয়া যাবে কিনা, কারণ আমি যতটুকু জানি তোমাদের আমার কাছে ফার্স্ট পেপারের একটা সিলেবাস আছে। এখন আমি কি সেটা তোমাদেরকে গ্রুপে দিব?
Then that will be really
মিস আবার বলেন আমি শুনি নাই আমার নেটে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে
বলতেছি আমার কাছে ফার্স্ট পেপারের একটা সিলেবাস আছে যেটা জান্নাত মিস আমাকে শেয়ার করেছিলেন। এখন সেটা যদি হয়ে থাকে, ওরকম যদি প্রবলেম না হয় বা
মিস
কোনো রকম চেঞ্জ না হয়, ওটা ফলো করলে করতে পারো। আর না হলে যিনি সেকেন্ড পেপার নেন তার সাথে কথা বলে তারপরে গ্রামাটিক্যাল আইটেমগুলো উনি যদি দিয়ে দেয় তাহলে তো হলো। কারণ আমাদের বেশ কয়েকটা ইউনিট পড়তে হবে। ইউনিট 6 পর্যন্ত যত সম্ভব তোমাদের হাফ ইয়ারলিতে আছে ফার্স্ট পেপারটা।
মিস আমাদের তো সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাস হয় না, তার জন্য তো।
সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাস হয় না মানে? তোমাদের সেকেন্ড পেপার কোনো ক্লাস নেই?
না মিস।
কি বলো? সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাস থাকবে না কেন? এইটার জন্য সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাস তো খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট একটা ক্লাস, ওটা তো থাকার কথা। তাহলে কাইন্ডলি একটু পারভেজ স্যারকে একটু বলবা যে ওই সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাসের ব্যাপারে কথা বলতে, তা নাহলে কিন্তু তোমাদের কিছু আইটেম আছে
ম্যাম
যেগুলো
পারভেজ স্যারের
ম্যাম স্যারকে বলা হয়েছে।
ক্লাসও আমাদের নাই।
পারভেজ স্যার তোমাদের সেকেন্ড পেপার নেওয়ার কথা না?
মিস নেওয়ার কথা ছিল, যে আমাদের তো এখন সবাই সেকশন এর রুটিন ফলো করতেছে না।
হ্যাঁ।
তো আগে ছিল বি এর জন্য জাস্ট সেকেন্ড পেপারটা, এরা পাইতাম না, এখন এরা এ বি দুইটাই পাই না।
আহা, তাহলে তো সমস্যা হয়ে যাবে। তারপরেও আরেকবার স্যারকে একটু ইনফর্ম করো, তা না হলে কিন্তু তোমাদের একটু কষ্ট হয়ে যাবে। তোমাদের একটু কষ্ট হয়ে যাবে এই গ্রামারগুলো ইয়া করার জন্য। ঠিক আছে, স্যারকে আবার একটু বলো। আর আমিও যদি পারি তাহলে আমি স্যারকে বলবো যে ওদের সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাসটা যাতে নেওয়া যায় সে ব্যাপারে একটু স্যারকে যাতে একটু, মানে আমিও চেষ্টা করবো স্যারকে বলার। ঠিক আছে, তোমরা দেখি তাহলে তোমাদের কি ফার্স্ট পেপার ক্লাসে কি শুধু আমার সাথে ক্লাস হচ্ছে আর কোনো টিচার সাথে হচ্ছে না? ফার্স্ট
না
পেপার
মিস, জান্নাত ম্যাম নেয় ফার্স্ট পেপার।
তার মানে হচ্ছে জান্নাতুল ম্যাডাম নিচ্ছে, জান্নাত ম্যাডাম নিচ্ছেন আর আমি নিচ্ছি
জি মিস।
এই ফার্স্ট পেপারই নিচ্ছি,
জি মিস।
কোনো সেকেন্ড পেপার নাই?
নো মিস।
না।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আমি তাহলে স্যারকে একটু ইনফর্ম করবো যাতে তোমাদেরকে অবশ্যই সামনে ইনশাল্লাহ 7 তারিখ থেকে নতুনভাবে তোমাদের হয়তো আমাদের একটা রুটিন যেতে পারে। সেটা হচ্ছে যে সবগুলো ক্লাসই ইনশাল্লাহ যে হতে পারে হয়তোবা যে 9টা থেকে 12টা 40-এর ভেতরে আনা যায় কিনা, এরকম একটা চেষ্টা চলবে আর কি ইনশাল্লাহ। তো যাই হোক, আমি সেটা এখনো শিওর না, হলে অবশ্যই তোমরা মেসেজ পাবা। আর এখন এই মুহূর্তে দেখি স্যারের সাথে কথা বলি যাতে তোমাদেরকে একটা সেকেন্ড পেপার ক্লাস উনি দিতে পারেন কিনা। ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা, তাহলে এখানে আমরা যেটা দেখলাম, যেখানে আমরা ক্লাসরুম ক্লিনিং কিপিং আওয়ার ক্লাসরুম হোয়াট শুড উই ডু, এখানে আমরা সেটাই দেখতে পেয়েছি। ওকে, I think this text is not that much hard to understand. Is it that much hard? Here are some ground rules. That means the rules you cannot actually broke, that you can actually break. Do not speed in the class of speeding. That means uh, here it is very bad habit to speak in the classroom.
শ্বাসতন্ত্র ও সংবহনতন্ত্র
Do not drop teacher in the classroom. Teacher that is there. পানিজাতীয় জিনিস ফেলা, use the bin for trash. অনেক সময় তোমরা দেখা যায় ওই চিপস খাও বা কেক খাও, এগুলো খাওয়ার পর যে প্লাস্টিকের
ম্যাম ইসরাত
থাকে
জাহান
সেটা
হেরা
হয়তো বা ফেলো না। Keep the desks and chairs in place. আর হচ্ছে যথাযথ জায়গায় কি করা, ডেস্ক এবং চেয়ারকে ঠিক রাখা। Sometimes I see that some students just walk on the table or benches and keep their mark, the dusty mark of their shoe on the chairs or benches or desks. It is very bad thing. Now it would be your homework to see, choose the best answer. This will be also your homework. Then I have given you 2 homeworks. This C is from lesson 8. Okay, lesson 8. You should write it down. This is your homework, and also the question answer of lesson 6. Okay, lesson 6, question answer of lesson 6 and MCQ of lesson 8. This will be your homework. Okay, we don't have that much time. This is all for today. Everyone keep in good health. So it is nice taking your class. Allah Hafiz. Keep safe everyone. Okay.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ম্যাম। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
Allah
Have a
Hafiz.
great
Walaikum Assalam.